How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today I want to talk to you about a cryptocurrency that I have that is up a significant amount. It's actually my number 4 holding. I want to talk to you about it, why it's up today, because they did announce some big news. And when you compare it to other projects, it's some massive news. Also, there is some news that's coming up in about a week that people seem to forget about every single quarter that I want to talk about and address. I also want to just address Shiba Inu towards the end of the video because I realize that there are a lot of people that are looking at it right now and are wondering whether to buy it. So I do want to talk about that just for a short period of time. I'm not going to dedicate a whole video. I did do that about a week ago or so. So I'll link that on the end screen. Also, I do want to say, if you guys want, there are timestamps underneath the video, so you can skip ahead at any point. If you guys don't mind, hit the like and subscribe. I do appreciate that. So one thing that is interesting, this is not my number 4 holding, but Axie Infinity is up today. It's one of the few tokens that's up, and I think that's something to remember. So with Axie Infinity, there's always going to be a place for it because even if there's a bear market or a bull market, the fact is people will still continue to play the game as long as it is fun and as long as they can make money. I mean, people are making tons of money from it. Axie Infinity, the Launchpad lottery ticket sold for $200. Now it's worth $250,000. People are making full-time incomes, which is where today's show sponsor comes in. So I want to look at Binamon. Now, Binamon is a sponsor, but this is the first play-to-earn sponsor that I've ever taken, and I've gotten reached out to a lot. The thing that's exciting about this is you can get into it without breaking the bank. I've seen a lot of NFTs that have cost thousands of dollars to get in, and then they try to make out a game way later. You can already play this game and earn money, which is cool. A lot of them aren't doing this, and they're still building more on their platform. This is not just a cash grab, which is cool. So they are building more utility in the game. There are 6 different ways to earn. They already have a token too that has future plans at how it's going to be used. And the token itself is already pretty successful. I'll show you here in a second. They're already listed on KuCoin and on PancakeSwap. And they've already earned people $1.5 million. The community's already made a significant amount of money. And there are 47,000 BMON holders. So BMON is the token that they have. It's already worth about $25 million. And it was higher. It went up towards the end of August to about 83 cents or so. Now it's come down a decent amount. So it is at a pretty deep discount to where it was before. But if we look long term, it's still way up from where it was just a few months ago. So it's not like it started and just crashed and died. I mean, they're adding more utility. They're adding to the game. So there are a couple different ways to earn that I want to cover. And all this information will be underneath the video. So you can collect. You can get new Binamons. You can collect and get cool characters to play with. You can also exchange them on marketplaces. You can trade tokens and NFTs. You can farm, so you can actually stake your Binamon. You can give liquidity too. You can battle. So of course this is not financial advice, but you can battle and it works on a smart contract system where you have a certain percentage chance of winning. You can bet so many tokens and then you get so much if you win. So it's pretty cool there. Depending on the strength of your characters, you can win more of the time. And then also you can actually play like that gameplay that we showed earlier. It is pretty fun and you can use it already on Android. So it's in the App Store. You can use it on your computer too. And they're going to come, I'm sure, with iOS here soon. They have some things coming in the future. You can merge and fuse to create stronger Binamon. And then also you can go to adventure mode. They're working on this. So this is going to be powered by BMON, and you can actually create assets and sell them on the marketplace in the game. Now, this is where it's so cool, right? Because if you create a good ecosystem where people can actually make a significant amount of money, then it just attracts more people, and it's this cycle where it gets more and more successful and more people want to join it. When you think about how big Axie Infinity is, it is cool to think about some of these other games being able to actually help out the world. And there are so many different things that this game is working on. It's really cool. So if you guys want, you can check out the link underneath the video to BMON's price. You can buy them on KuCoin and PancakeSwap if you want. And then I'll also link to this underneath the video, their website and their information page here, where they have a lot of information on the game, the tokenomics, all that kind of stuff. So thank you to BMON, and definitely check them out underneath the video. So I realized that was a little bit of a long intro, but I do want to talk about the crypto that is up today that I hold a significant amount of. Now, a lot of people don't even care about this crypto. It's one of the least talked about cryptos on YouTube, it seems like, and that's BNB. So BNB spiked up this morning on some really big news. So they launched a $1 billion crypto growth fund for blockchain. So they are working on NFTs, virtual reality, gaming. About $500 million will go towards that. $300 million will go to a builder program, and $100 million will be invested towards liquidity incentives and talent development. So I talked about this in my video earlier today, but I think we need to address it because there are some other big investments like Cardano's $100 million ecosystem investment vehicle that came out recently, and this makes a splash, right? But BNB is doing 10 times that amount, and they've already invested money into their own ecosystem. So I think a lot of people are overlooking how big this is. I mean, $1 billion is a lot. That's gonna go a long way. Also, let's not forget, they are a money-making machine. And what do they do with this money? Every single quarter, they buy back and burn some of their tokens. So if you don't know about BNB, I'll link to that on the end screen along with my video on Shiba Inu. And they take a percentage of their profits. They've changed it recently how much they take. They take a percentage of their profits and buy back BNB. Last quarter, they bought 1.3 million BNB and burned it. It's gone. So it is deflationary because of them buying it back. There's a set amount of BNB out there, but every single quarter they go and buy some. We had a spike this morning when they announced that they're going to invest a lot more into their ecosystem. So it went up a significant amount from 390, now it's up to 440. They also are gonna burn. So something that's interesting with this is last time they burned was on the 18th. They bought around $300 per BNB. And then it dipped a little bit after that burn for just a few days, and then it spiked up. It went from 265 all the way up, almost double, to about 510, 515. I think we are in for a bullish quarter, and this is gonna start off here with BNB burning probably in the next few days because they do this every single quarter. Last time, it was about 86 days ago. So they're probably gonna announce here in the next week that they did another burn. And we still are down significantly from the high. So we were up around 700. We're still down to about 440, which is still a significant amount to make up. Still down 30, 40%. Now, is it gonna 10x? Is it gonna 100x? Probably not. I mean, it's already a large market cap, but they're gonna continue to be deflationary. And people are only going to use Binance probably more than they are now, right? As adoption continues to grow, they are dwarfing every other exchange in how much volume they have. And there's a lot of utility that comes with BNB. You can stake it to make some passive income. The fact is, it probably will continue to grow with the whole cryptocurrency market. Of course, Binance has its own issues with regulation, and they're dealing with that. But BNB itself seems pretty safe at this point in terms of cryptocurrencies you can buy. It still is one of the largest market caps. I think it could still get up to 1,500, 2,000 by the end of this run. Now, to be completely transparent, I'm not buying any more BNB right now leading up until the next burn, but I am holding my BNB and I've been staking it here for months. So I have been holding on to it, knowing that these were gonna come up, these different burns, and just that the whole BNB ecosystem is gonna continue to grow. With that being said, a lot of people are thinking you're gonna get a much larger return with something like Shiba Inu. The market cap for Shiba has exploded over the last couple of weeks, so it is in the top 20 for cryptocurrencies, and it's done well, and it's spiked up a huge amount. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of percents. Now, a lot of people are wondering, okay, is it too late for Shiba? Well, we can tell that Google Trends, a lot of people are searching for Shiba. Like, you can just see this last spike here, and a lot of people want to know, should they buy in now? Just keep in mind a couple things. First of all, it could move further up, right? There's always a chance that these cryptos can move further up, especially something like this that has a lot of momentum. But also, it is a large market cap. I mean, it's in the top 20 market caps in all of crypto. The utility there at Shiba Inu, it still can't be used as much as a lot of the other top cryptos. I think it does provide more value than some other crap coins and stuff like that. I think it is better than that. There's a set amount, but if you're thinking that you're gonna go throw your whole portfolio in it, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, all cryptos have their own day, and any time that you are trying to chase a crypto that's moved up as much as Shiba Inu, it's probably not a good thing if you buy it when it's up 300-400% in a very short period of time. With that being said, if you do want to put some in your portfolio, I understand it. There's always some allocation that you can put towards these kinds of cryptos, but just be careful. I am not putting any of my crypto in it, just to be fully transparent. I hope it continues to go up. For everyone that wants to make money in it, that's great. But I think you have to be careful about whales selling, because there were some significant buys that pushed up the price very quickly. We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, and you have to be careful. You have to be careful that those people don't dump their bags on you. Of course, if Robinhood announces that they are going to have Shiba Inu, then that might be who was buying it, and that might push up the price even more. So there's always risk reward on it. You have to determine what's right for you. One other thing to consider with Shiba Inu is when you put your capital here, you're also missing out and putting it somewhere else. So if you think a Bitcoin ETF is going to be announced here soon and you don't invest in Bitcoin because you put it in Shiba Inu, you do have some cost to investing in Shiba Inu besides just what it does itself, right? There's opportunity costs there too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you for hitting the links underneath the video to Binamon. You can definitely check that out. And you can check out the links on the end screen to the BNB video and also to my last Shiba Inu video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.